Mariah.
So Mariah, how about that crazy weather?
How crazy was it?
And on to your morning announcements. Attention all Arts and Props crew members for Rowdy Chaperone. Sorry for this short notice. If at all possible, Frank and Jack would like to meet with all Arts Props crew members today at 2:30 p.m. in the theater for a short work session.
A big congratulations goes out to freshman gymnast Rachel Jackson. This past Saturday, Rachel represented Perry on vault at the gymnastics districts. Rachel scored a 9.225. She placed 10th, was named to the all-district team, and moves on to states this Saturday. Congratulations, Rachel. Good luck this Saturday. You make Perry proud.
Any athlete currently working out with the track team or athlete that plans on going out for the track and field team this spring needs to pick up an informational flyer outside the track office. If you have any questions, please see Coach Mazzico in track office after school.
There will be a quick mandatory meeting for all members of the swim team after school today.
Attention students taking a dual credit course next year. If you do not already have the qualifying scores, you must take the compass test. The test will be offered March 2nd through 11th here at 2:30. You must reserve your spot by signing up for the test in the guidance office. You are also required to bring your completed application and cover sheet with you on your test day. If you do not have the qualifying scores, you will not be permitted to take the dual credit class.
There will be a prom meeting on Tuesday, March 1st before school at 7 and right after school in Mrs. Dowd's room 220. We will be voting on prom items, so be sure to come.
There will be a Key Club meeting Monday after school in the cafeteria. We will have sign up for activity and brainstorm activities for the rest of the year. The meeting should last 15 minutes.
Driver's education classes begin on Monday, March 21st. Classes will start at 2:30 in room 203. Pick up a flyer in the main office for details and registration information. And that's all we have for you today, Perry. I'm Mariah.
And I'm Aaron. And make sure you stay tuned for a special Black History Month interview with Coach Tony Carr. Have a great day.
Good morning, Perry. I'm Becca, and I'm sitting here with physical education teacher at Pfeiffer and high school football coach, Mr. Carr. Hi, how are you doing this morning?
Doing well.
That's good. All right, so we're here to talk about Black History Month, and Mr. Carr, what do you think is most important about Black History Month?
Well, for me, personally, Black History Month really means a lot because I'm a fifth generation person away from being involved with slavery. When you look at it, 5 generations, that's really not a long time. So seeing schools still celebrate Black History Month, giving acknowledgement to what has happened and the contributions that Black Americans have given really means a lot.
If you were given the opportunity to sit and talk to anyone, who would you pick and why?
Well, there's so many to choose. You have Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, W.E.B. Du Bois, Frederick Douglass, Harriet Tubman. There's just so many that you can choose from. But I still think my obvious one would be Martin Luther King, just because for some fact that during his time period was during the time period in which my parents lived. And just reflecting on what some of the things my parents have told me about things that were going on during the Civil Rights Movement, and just really talk to him and ask him what was his final motivation.
Right, yeah.
So that's someone that I would have, again, selfish reasons.
Now, who would you say would be your biggest influence and why?
In regards to Black History Month, it still comes back to my parents, all right? Because my parents, they always taught me about who I was, where I came from, things of that nature. But if you want to, that political scheme of it, again, I definitely think Martin Luther King, because of his focus on nonviolence, because yet I do love football, which is a violent game, but I understand that justice and peace, I don't think you can totally get there with violence. I think you need to have that practice of tolerance and patience. That'll get you there.
What do you think was the defining moment for African Americans?
Well, I truly don't think we've had it yet.
Mm-hmm.
I think we'll get it when no longer will it be necessary to have interviews or have Black History Month. That will be the defining moment when, people will be able to just tolerate not just, Black culture, but all cultures and all peoples alike. That's it. Are we there yet? No. Are we getting closer? I think every day we get closer.
Mm-hmm. Now, the people that you've listed have obviously left a legacy on you. What legacy do you hope to leave on this generation?
Just the fact that, anyone that came across me, they seen someone that was a hard worker, someone that cared about students, about football players, about people, someone that was that tried to do things the right way. But again, I'm just trying to follow the legacy that, again, my parents, because everything revolves for me around my parents. I'm just hoping that I can leave the legacy better than what they gave it to me, and they gave it to me in pretty good stream. So.
All right. Well, I thank Mr. Carr for being here today, and hope you all enjoyed that. Have a good morning, Perry.